Flip it back, whatever. Do your thing. All right, I'm gonna get started. What is up? You guys see me? Hey.
Oh, man.
That is what I like to see. How are you guys doing?
Lovely.
Rocking.
That is fucking awesome. Come on in. All right, I like seeing everyone's setup too. What's up, Tanisha?
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. Yeah, so when you guys talk, you'll be the main screen. So just say hi.
Hi.
Let's scooch it a little bit if you want. All right. What you guys drinking?
I got Lagunitas.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get anything out yet. I was drinking my cucumber apple juice.
Oh. You know.
So healthy.
Anytime I get like the slightest sniffle, I'm like, oh, I better put some stuff in the juicer.
That's why you drink scotch.
Right?
Just burn it out.
It's probably a better idea.
Yeah.
All right. I went to North Mountain Brewery and got some of their Pilsner, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, that is good.
So where you been, man?
Say again?
Where you been? How'd you like the rest of Whippy?
It was good. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Easy peasy after the first day.
Right.
And then yeah, Vegas is just it's a good time. We went and saw a show.
Oh hell.
And yeah.
What'd you see?
Absinthe.
Oh, awesome show.
Yeah. It was
So good.
killer show.
Very cool.
Forgive me if I like nod in and out just because I'm gonna try to get these stories up to tell people to come log in.
Nah, do your thing, man. Has anybody seen the show Fantasy over there at the Luxor?
I haven't yet.
That was a good one. It really was. They had a magician guy in there doing some stuff in between the acts and everything. Yeah, it was really entertaining. I'd recommend that one.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Well, I would go along with recommend Absinthe. That is truly well, it's not politically correct, that's for sure.
Is Absinthe a Cirque show or?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not Cirque, but it's like very similar. But they do it very much like not appropriate.
Well, I don't know. The Cirque people have one that's I don't remember what it's called, but it's like
Zumanity.
That's Zumanity, yeah.
Yeah, Zumanity. They're like X-rated.
Yeah.
But Absinthe is worse.
Worse
or better.
Worse.
Well, and later, I'm assuming it hasn't changed, but it used to be that the MC would just pick on people ruthlessly.
Front row, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Stay away from the front row.
And just
Exceptionally racist.
Just so you guys know, I'm going to record this. So I just started right now. So if you guys want to say anything
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
You've lost your chance.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Mine said you were recording when I signed in.
Oh, did
it? Said, by joining this Zoom, you are consenting to be recorded.
Oh, well, good.
That's probably not by Nader. It's by the government.
Yeah.
That's a different type of recording.
Either way, I'll go PC and correct no matter what.
Roger's coming in.
Sweet.
Uh-oh.
Haven't seen him forever.
Roger chugging a beer.
There he is.
I'm going to let him in.
Yeah. Does he have his audio on? Because my audio was on. There he is.
Roger's got big ass headphones.
Hell yeah.
What's up,
Can you hear
Put
me?
little Bluetooth earbuds in.
Can you hear me or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can
Oh,
hear you.
yeah.
Awesome. How you guys doing?
Good.
Perfect.
I like that guitar in the background, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I do too.
Nice.
I couldn't afford the $1,500 SRV signature series, so I just built my own.
Cool.
It's Mexican Strat. It's not American. It's got $750. $279 on Musician's Friend. Check out what I got. The Lost
yeah.
Abbey, baby. Lost Abbey.
Nice.
Well, David's always trying to get me to try something new every time I go to the bar, so I figured I'd try something different when I went to the craft beer store. So, hey, nice shirt there, bud.
Hey, nice shirt there, bud.
Mine hasn't arrived yet.
Oh.
Where's mine?
On the website.
Oh,
What? All right, we
I
got more people.
apologize.
I got a guy at work.
for eating.
Eat away.
What is it? Tell us everything.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
We got takeaway from Elbows Macaroni and Cheese
Oh, all right.
There
in
we
Gilbert,
go.
and this is called the Mac Sala. It's a cheddar mac and cheese mixed with masala.
What?
Emily.
Hey, how's it going?
Emily from Beers and Cameras, New York, guys.
Hey.
There's
I like
Danny,
this.
Kelly. All right.
Haley and I have the same hair going on right now. It's great.
Sorry for the crappy camera. This is freaking 7-year-old laptop. So
Don't worry about it.
There you go.
There you go. What's up, Danny?
hey. Aha. Hey, what's up, girl?
Cool.
How's
new-
everyone's quarantine?
Yeah, right. It's going okay over here. We have less restrictions than you do.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
All
sure.
I can say is
What is
Wish
Danny
I could-
doing?
I wish I could be quarantined, but my job is transportation categorized, so I have to go to work.
Oh, what do you do?
Make motorsports performance parts.
Ah,
It's technically transportation. There's more geared to racing, but
right.
yeah.
Love
but
it.
they haven't sent us home yet, so that's good.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
Hey, don't say that. I gotta eat. I'm a little boy. I gotta eat.
All
They
right.
got us teleworking for the last 2.5 weeks now, and they don't know when we're going to go back. So,
Oh, it's done. I'll be right back, guys.
like,
Yeah.
I know my second job is in production, so I can't work my second job right now, but my date's at the university, so they pay me. But
That's awesome.
yeah, I feel really bad for all of my my other production friends, though. People are literally just out of work.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Only one of the companies that I work for was able to pay everybody for like another 1 or 2 paychecks. Everyone else basically laid everyone off.
That's
Mhm.
what's happening all over the place.
Yeah.
There's so many service industry jobs
about
in New York, and it's insane.
Yeah, one of my
I know
friends
it's
from
fun.
New York moved back to Tucson for a couple months because he can't
Yeah.
work out there.
Mm.
Exactly.
yeah.
More people. What's up, everybody? Newcomers? Say hi. Don't be shy. There you go.
Hi, the sound
Up.
is good. How
Yo.
are you?
What's
What's
up?
happening?
Get your beard. Get your beard.
Yeah. Welcome, Anthony and Robert.
Who's
How's it
that?
going?
Hi.
Thank you.
It's all right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Man. Where are you out of,
Hi.
Robert?
I'm in London. I had to get out of bed.
Oh, man. Thanks for hopping on,
Wow.
dude.
Clock
dedicated.
forward. It went
Champion.
from 12:59 to 2 o'clock. So it's 2 in the morning now. I missed the last one, so I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to make an effort and say hi. How are you guys?
Here's
Good,
brother.
man. Appreciate you jumping on.
There's
Wow.
no
What
problem,
about
man.
there?
Hi.
Sorry, I'm eating with my kids.
What's up, Juan?
Hey.
Hey, Juan.
I have you guys muted and stuff, but that's
Finally.
on. Hi, nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been
Hi,
a while.
I'm like, hey.
For you peeps who haven't met Juan, Juan's OG Beers and Cameras, San Diego.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi, we spoke, but I haven't seen you face to face. Your family is so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. I know we need to talk. I owe you a phone call. We keep playing phone tag.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll do that though. They're gonna camp out in that tent there if you can see it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
Wow.
Hi.
yeah, we're gonna
Margaritas? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds
Margarita.
good. Make some for us then.
I could use a margarita right now.
So how's everyone else doing? We got a few answers. If you haven't answered, how are you holding up for quarantine?
You first.
Me, I've just been, Arizona's kind of lenient right now. But I mean, but we can still like go and do stuff outside.
Yeah, we're allowed one exercise per day, and the rest we're just being encouraged to stay in. But you can still go out and do a bit of shopping, but it's best if you have one person per family. Don't go out as a big group. So yeah, it's been difficult, but yeah, so far it's been okay. But you know, I like to shoot, I like to go out, I like to meet people, I like hugs and stuff, and I just can't do any of that really.
Absolutely, that is definitely. I was gonna ask too, like, how is just distancing affecting your photography, whether you do it professionally or not? Like, how's it affecting it?
Well, here's the thing. I went out with the family for some exercise yesterday, and my daughter took the bike, and so we went back home, and that was pretty much it. We've been out for 5 minutes. We had to turn around, go home. But we'd all had a camera each. We all had a roll of film. We were all going to go home and develop it. And that means I've pretty much been in, really. So tomorrow, in about 3 hours' time, I'm going to get up. I'm going to try and catch the sunrise. I've got some slide film, and I've got some APS that I'm going to try and expose tomorrow morning in about 3 hours once the sun come up.
I've got about 40 rolls of expired. It's fun stuff.
Oh, I love APS.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I'm a champion for APS. I wish someone would bring it back.
Roger's bringing it back.
I'm trying. I got 40 rolls in the refrigerator, so get Daniel to develop it for me.
What's up, James?
Is he riding a bike?
Yeah.
Did he get bored that no one was giving him attention?
No, that's just Danny.
Hi.
That helps him focus.
Focus on not focusing.
Did I see some backgrounds in there? Did you use photos you took?
Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Gotta use those virtual backgrounds. I use Zoom all day for work, and people have some funny ones. So yeah.
What's the best one you've seen?
I don't know, just some like really funny. Someone had like a dog next to them, and they were like typically a pretty serious person, so it was just like a really goofy puppy, like just right next to their head, and it was, I don't know, that made me smile. It's work, you can't get busy.
Yeah,
so.
that's fair.
But I want to go outside and shoot the street, but at the same time, I really don't want to get sick. It's like killing me. I haven't left the apartment in over a week.
What are the rules in New York right now?
It's one of those situations where they say if you want to, you can go outside for like exercise, But once everyone starts doing that, then it's just as packed as normal and it defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to get sick. So I'm not really going outside right now. We have a balcony. I go out there for a couple hours, but that's it.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's coming your guys' way.
Slowly but surely.
Thanks. So what's the? I mean, I can obviously guess the mood of the city, but like from a first-person perspective, like what's the mood you see around town?
It's weird. I mean, like I said, I'm on Zoom with my coworkers, and they're all throughout the city and all the different boroughs. So there's a couple different perspectives, but everyone like it's so weird, and like everyone's pretty scared. But like no one wants to get sick. No one wants to go to the grocery store or anything. Everyone's just getting food ordered and delivered to them.
Yeah.
And as the days progress, you keep hearing like more and more stories. All the hospitals are jammed. They have like, not to get too morbid, but like they have refrigerated trucks to be like makeshift morgues at all the hospitals now. And it's getting to the scary point. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
So,
fucking wild.
Yeah.
Just remember, it's a 99% survival rate right now. So
Exactly.
you're probably not going to die in the hospital.
Exactly. You gotta stay optimistic. So
It's really not that bad of a situation. I don't think in the end of the day, I really don't think it is. So I think a lot of it's medium life right now. So just do your thing.
So I keep walking around licking doorknobs then?
I would.
go for it.
I think
Yeah.
you gotta live your dreams, Roger.
I want that car. Mine.
Claim it.
It's terrible. Expect nothing less.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you expect less?
All right, numbers. What you drinking?
I guess I'll go first. I'm James, everybody.
Hi, James.
James.
No, for a couple of years now. All I had was Jameson, so
all
I brought. I stocked up on that. I was all like, "This is gonna go down. I'm gonna go, in Jameson." So.
James, I'm excited about that. It took a pandemic for you to come to your first fucking meeting.
I know. It's so sad.
Serious, man.
It's so sad. I was like, oh, I don't have to leave my house? All right.
Oh, look at the money I saved on Uber. That's a $50 trip every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Okay, blasting this out. If you guys want to share, take a picture or anything, blast it out, let people know to come through. That would be.
I hit like 2 or 3 posts today on both Facebook and Instagram, but you know how I am when it comes to beers and fancy and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's drinking day! Camera day!
The beers does come first, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a screenshot really quick. Hey, hold on, one more. I didn't get it.
Roger, this meeting's saving you an Uber.
Are most of you guys like digital or film shooters?
There's a mix.
Yeah, I shoot both. I shoot both. I've been shooting last year, but I still like my 5D. I still like my full frame.
Nice.
I'm mostly digital. Every once in a while, throw some film on, but mostly digital.
2.5 hours. Yeah, interesting.
Medium format, digital, and
show off your Hasi there.
Oh, you like that one?
You got to show it off. Let people know what it is.
X1D2.
iPhone is waiting to be.
Hold on. I got a better one for you.
I shoot digital and film. So.
Digital, but I just made. I'll show you guys. I made something.
Yeah, show us.
What's up, Tanner?
Yo, hey guys.
Here.
This is a book that I wrote
Hey,
about,
Tanner.
and I
What's
turned
up,
it into
pimpin'?
a pinhole camera using
Tight.
the camera
crazy.
cover slides for your laptop.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
nice.
Is my shooter.
Nice.
And then you put photo paper in here.
That's
Tight.
Okay.
But I don't know how to develop paper. I have to learn how to do all the stuff.
There you go.
That's
Let's
really
see the results when you get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally share it. We'll post it on the page or whatever.
When I'm allowed to leave here and I can go to what's the place on Grand that does film and they help you
Phoenix
Phoenix
Film
Family
or
Bible.
whatever, Roger.
I came prepared.
They
I
said
was
that they
coming
would
through with
teach
the
me how
commercial.
to develop the paper. So
We'll go inside. Okay, hang on. Let's go.
Hey guys, I have to go. I have to
okay, it
go.
was nice
Have a
meeting
good.
you.
Do you know, hours
But whoever plans the next Zoom, if it's a little bit earlier, I don't have to stay up until 2 in the morning.
we can totally do that.
We should do a brunch
I'd be
one.
grateful. All right.
All
I'll
right,
see you
brother.
guys.
Willing to
Take
drink
care.
all day.
Easy. All right. Peace.
Do a brunch one.
What does he have here? Very nice.
That's not Intrepid, is
What
it?
happened? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, get out of here
Oh my God, it's
with
so
them
big.
bellows. What lens you got on there?
A Schneider Krupnik, G Claren 305.
305. Wow.
Yeah, F9 though. So it's a reproduction lens.
All those lenses are technically slow as crap, but
Yeah.
on that is razor sharp.
Oh, it is, especially on like wet plate. Oh, it's gorgeous. Like you put that thing on a loop, it is super sharp.
Hey, Tanner, I could see your titty.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's gonna be good for you too.
Tanner, what are you drinking?
A little contact haze.
Oh yeah.
Oh, some Elysian.
All right.
That
Yeah.
looks sexy.
How's it going,
I
everybody?
drink out. Need to have a pumpkin pie hole from the Flagstaff. Thing.
Hell yeah. Oh, Randy.
May have just dropped. I have to
Drunk
go get a
already.
towel.
All right, Randy will come back and let us know his beer.
If there's any left.
How are you, Danny? What are you drinking? I saw you with a big can.
Oh, that's a Dragoon.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Cool. You know there's a short supply of paper.
Randy's all like,
Be careful with that shit.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
and he's back.
I was drinking Lagunitas Super Cluster,
Oh.
but it's mostly in my lap now.
Oh.
Turned into a clusterfuck.
What are you drinking now? Same?
The little bit left.
Oh, okay. Thought you re-upped.
No, I was just getting a paper towel because it made my butt wet.
Oh,
Does everybody have access to the little the chat window as well?
That's the first time I've ever been on here. I don't know.
I've never used it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm using it correctly.
Oh, you're using it just fine.
Yeah.
It's a brand new thing for all of us. But there is like a chat window as well.
Okay, there it is.
So I was gonna say,
Window.
if you guys have any like cool images that you wanted to like just share and put in the feed and let people like take a look, I think it's a good way to share. And eventually, I want to do like some sort of like if we do challenges or anything like that, just try to get some. Just try to get some things going where we still feel like we're, doing stuff together, even virtually.
All my photos are on my phone.
You can do a
You can email.
Can I just throw it at the computer?
Go full Zoolander on
Osmosis. Yeah.
Just tap it.
So you can do a screen share or share screen down at the bottom, and you can share your phone with the screen, and
Yeah, you can do that as well.
And then show it directly from there if you made.
What about if you got a laptop from 2012?
No, you're screwed.
That's amazing. They had laptops back then.
I know, right?
2012.
2012 though, I feel confused.
It took 2.5 hours to update this computer this afternoon.
Hi.
So it's a good thing I came up here at noon to do it.
Thank you for putting in the work to be with us today.
Oh, heck yeah. You know I love you, Mama.
Usually you call me daddy. That's weird.
Oh, hey, no. That's not true.
Wow.
Liar. So who
Roger
else
is
has got
here.
new cameras?
Roger, the last time I saw you was at my show.
Oh,
for my
shit.
birthday.
I
I don't even have any shows anymore.
I think I remember that.
Just a
I remember
little.
getting lost.
Hey, Roger.
That place is easy to get lost in.
Just a little.
Roger.
I walked around the corner, looked through the door, and I was like, damn, what the hell's Nader doing over there? Shit. Wrong door.
Hey, Roger.
Yeah.
Who it is?
Roger, it's Tanner.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What lens are you buying with your $1,200?
I was This guy.
I know
Real
you already
question.
got one, man.
Did you
I know you already got one.
Oh, no. No, I'm not buying anything else. Actually, I had a coworker send me a message about 2 weeks ago, and he said,
What's up, Matt?
what are these?
Howdy.
And he sent me a picture of the Yashica Electro 35 and this neat little gadget.
This guy, same one.
What that?
That is a Polaroid Photo Magic System 2. And it's, if you look down inside there, it's like over a one step. And what that faceplate does is cuts out, trying not to get glare on the photo. It cuts out in the center, and you stick this in a cutter that comes with the kit, and you punch buttons with it.
Oh.
Nice. Pretty cool.
And I got both cameras for $50.
There you go.
He found them at some, I guess a couple had passed away, and they were hoarders, and he had his son go place up. He brought home, hey, if this stuff's any good or not. I was like, we'll find out.
Really romantic ending to the story. Yeah, they were hoarders. And we were like, they didn't know what they had.
Yeah.
I got a Yashica.
And I just developed a role out of the Yashica
Yashica.
I've had this since like 2005. I had it worked on by Mark Hama, one of the dudes that originally worked
over in
on
Savannah,
it.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I talked on the phone with him.
I freaking love that thing. It's always made awesome images.
Yeah. Is it is that one aperture priority automatic like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mine doesn't.
I just checked that out, John.
You got the GT, or which one do you have? Like the.
I've got the
this one's
GSN.
This one's the GTN. So.
I got the GSN, and it still has the last Mercury battery in it.
Oh,
And
nice.
it still works. Not electronically. The battery is obviously dead and corroded.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's pretty much an outdoor camera because the Electro 35 default shutter speed is 1/500th of a second. And I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with it? But no, I just developed the role right before I got on here, so we'll see what the results look like afterwards.
I don't want to interrupt you, Roger, but I got to ask, what the hell is this crown thing on Tanner?
So what?
Crown?
Hi.
Crown thing.
Tanner's a king.
I think it's just a crown, not even a thing. Crown.
King of Zoom.
The king of Zoom.
Did you go to Burger King or something?
Yeah.
I drive through
King of
all
the
this.
world.
No, that's so my wife don't have to listen to our bullshit. Oh, there it is, right there.
We got Fred coming in. What's up, Fred?
Hello, hello.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Ranger. Montreal gang.
Yeah, Montreal, 514.
Dude, thanks for coming out. What do you mean, just turn on a computer? But still, like, thanks you for coming. How's it going out in Montreal?
Well, everything is locked down, and I guess like anywhere else. So yeah, it's pretty unique.
Oh, I bet.
I was just watching a video from Les LeBlanc, who's trying to get back from Switzerland, and he's kind of stuck there. So pretty bad.
That's
Echo, where's your pizza from?
I went all the way to Dino's Pizza and I got a growler from Thunderbird Lounge.
Hell yeah.
And I ordered a pizza while I was there, so Beer
The
pizza,
deli.
that's my oh my
There it
god.
is, right there.
Did you see I actually posted a little picture of beers in cans.
Did you?
Yeah, I have their growlers are actually really nice.
Oh, dope.
Oh, tight.
Got a little, and they threw in a little free koozie. Sorry. Yeah, but I don't have any glasses that fit the koozie, so.
One day.
I got my
And I grabbed
growler from Grand Avenue.
What was
Nice. Oh, that's
Has anybody been to Grand Avenue Brewing Company?
Oh, heck,
Yeah.
I wanted
Oh,
to.
nice.
I wanted to have a meet there, but you know all this.
Yeah. It's a cool
Yeah, I was
place.
just there
It's
for.
still fun.
Yeah, I was.
No,
there
this is
for-
great. I'm loving this.
They got their Rusty Spoke Red IPA.
How do you like it?
I'm liking it.
I got the
look at the red right
boysenberry or the Helton boysenberry sour.
Yes, that's my favorite. I love theirs. Oh, what's on?
Good. It's my first time trying it. It's really good.
I'm not a sour person, and that's one of my favorite sours, if not only favorite.
I like sours. That's awesome.
Acquired taste.
It is an acquired taste. I like it when it's more tart.
How is
Yeah,
everyone getting
depends
the
on the sour
backgrounds?
All right, we got
Dude, cool.
Rosie and Greg coming in.
The place went quiet.
Did you say Rosie's coming
Hey,
in?
there's Greg. Still connecting audio.
Check it out.
I love this. Love to see people pop in. This is cool.
Rosie.
Rosie's in. Martin's coming in.
Hey, there's Greg.
Go to
Are we okay?
No corona in the chat.
Are we okay?
Fucking got Rona.
Order sanitize the entire place right now. Thanks.
And this is why we're remote. Have you guys had any people personally who've come in contact with the virus?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
Rebecca has a story to share.
For me, it's just a friend of mine who doesn't live here. She lives in, I think, Maryland, and her one of her kids has it.
Oh,
So,
shit.
yeah, so that's been a little bit crazy. And the doctors are like, please don't bring them to the, the doctor's office.
Yeah.
And then I have another friend who lives in England who has it, and she was already, like, she was in the hospital because she was going through cancer treatments, and then now she has corona,
Oh, no.
and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So these are people who are like, they're part of the, like, it's basically like Beers and Cameras, but for writers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please do not try to outdrink poets. It's dangerous. So, you know, so I don't know them personally, so I have to remember to like log in and check in in on it, and, but so far everyone's still kind of sick.
I know someone here. I think they live in Gilbert, and he's only like 22. He's part of our cosplay group, and he has it. He's really, 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 really sick. Like very high temperature, and he's having a hard time like getting through to anyone on the phone or tested. But he's got it, and he's really sick, and he's only 22. So it's not just for old people.
Yeah, so I was gonna say it's not just for old people.
Right. And we say old, but really it's like our parents. Like my parents are 60, you know.
Just by curiosity, does he have any underlying health issues, or was he completely
Not that I know of. He's a pretty young, healthy kid. He's only like 22, like I said. And I don't know of any other conditions that he has. But
just curious.
He's okay so far, but just really, really sick.
Yeah. I hope he pulls through.
Yes.
So
I do know a few others that have it, and they're equally sick, but just, you know, and younger, but managing, I guess, as best they can.
Yeah, my niece actually has.
Yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
who said
Hi.
that? Your niece had it.
It's me, Robert.
Sorry for the interruption. We've got some new people. Say hi real quick.
Hi.
Real quick.
You,
This is Robert.
Robert, you're a comedian.
Sorry I'm late to the party.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Hi, Ty.
What up, Ty?
Not too much. How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
We're
You
like a
know,
block
we're
away
doing
from you.
okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Just fine.
Hi, Rosie.
Hi.
Not even close.
These are some weird times, and it makes me very sad, but I'm very happy that even though I haven't been to a couple of meets in the past couple of months, I still get to see a
couple?
lot of familiar faces.
A couple?
Don't make me feel bad about it.
It's good to see you, Rosie. Happy to have you. Everybody, real quick to Rosie. Welcome back.
Hey, Rosie, is that your new place?
Back, Rosie.
Is that your
Yes,
new place, Rosie?
I'm 98% settled in my new place.
Congratulations.
So it's exciting and very nerve-wracking because of everything that's going on, and my first payment isn't even here yet.
Oof.
It'll be all right.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, everyone's dealing with the bullshit right now in their own way. Like it's just like it's like a big pile of crap just got dumped on everybody. Everybody gets a different kind of piece of it.
An apt analogy.
Yeah, there's like people might get corn, some people might get like a little bit of what doesn't digest well.
Are you dark bagging it while we're online?
Maybe.
I love that.
Like, I'm working here.
It gets boring developing film. You know, I'm usually trying to watch a movie in the background, so I figured this would work.
Oh yeah.
Do we entertain you?
I found a location today that there were all these saguaro trees just propped up next to the freeway, and they were just standing there all in a row. So I'm like, I figured I'd take some pictures.
What did you use?
It's a RB67.
Okay.
Or are you talking about film?
No,
Delta
it's a
400.
medium format, 35, large format. I'm curious.
Yeah,
what
medium
size.
format. I did Delta 400.
Nice.
So first time I've actually used it. So I'm kind of curious to see how it turned out.
I like Delta. Delta's good. So I don't think it's great for studio work, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't really shoot much studio.
If you guys have any like cool shots you have, like either get or going through or processing, while this is all going down, feel free to send them over because I'm looking for stuff to post while we're all kind of isolated. Happy to share.
I see this
happy to
image
share
that
stuff.
John just posted.
Yeah, did you see that? That's pretty cool. If you guys go to the chat, John shared an image.
I truthfully haven't touched the camera since the last Beers and Cameras. My only camera is my phone.
Quick, go touch your camera.
Open file.
Wait, where do you find the image? All I see is text.
Yeah, you have to like download it and then open it.
Yeah, it's a little bit cumbersome, but we'll get used to. I'll figure something out that we can like make it a little easier, even if it's like me sharing a screen or something like that. But I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't see a thing to download.
There it is. Oh, nice.
If you scroll through, you'll see, you shared an image to everyone. You have to click it to download it, then click it to open it.
Oh, I see.
Very nice. That's cool.
I'm using the mobile version. Is it different?
It
I'm
might
using
be.
mobile too, and I don't see it.
Well, hold on. The chat screen went away because somebody's sharing their screen.
Oh, yeah.
You're sharing your screen. Whoever
Matt's
Matt-
sharing his
What the
screen.
hell just happened?
If you touch at the bottom of the app, you should be able to go back to the chat.
My shit went wonky as hell. What the hell happened?
It's because someone's sharing their screen, Roger.
I
did not share my screen.
Sorry, is that
Matt's sharing his screen right now.
Fireworks.
Like
See
fireworks or
Matt.
something.
Fireworks,
All right, everyone, just watch Matt's little firework video.
Okay, sounds good.
I think that's what's going on right now.
Imagine Star Spangled Banner
I
playing.
got popcorn. I'm gonna watch this movie.
Wait, but Becca has a club in her house and pizza.
I know,
Why
right?
am I not
Saw that.
quarantining there?
over there.
Right?
I don't know how to do the background, so I just made my own.
I mean, I can get these lights to go crazy.
I'm jealous.
Well, I can have like what, 5 people? So discuss amongst yourselves who wants to come over.
Cool. Is there still
Here's
pizza?
tribute.
I ate all the pizza. So.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Shit, I'm out.
Here.
So now,
What you playing with under there?
It's like, what?
I didn't know it was one of those chat
Okay,
rooms.
here.
so I saw John shared a picture. Does anybody else have anything cool that they've been working on that they want to just share and let everybody see and talk about?
Oh shit, let me go look.
Like, I'm gonna see what I have too.
I got nothing.
Oh, no. What the hell, man? Minimize, fool. Shit, now I gotta put my glasses on. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Hey guys.
Aww.
Ruby.
So there we go. We got a dog in here now.
It's a puppy.
Aww.
Way better looking than you, Tanner. I'm kidding.
Why is the dog wearing the crown?
Dick move, bro. Dick move.
He's like, the dog's gotta go. Everybody liked him more.
All right, I just shot over another one. For anybody that doesn't have me on their Instagram, then you haven't seen this. But if you are on Instagram and you check out, then you'll have seen it already. But yeah, check that one out too.
Oh, you have another one on Instagram? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, these two are already up there, but this one I just sent was one of the first plates that I put up.
Why don't you throw your handle into the chat as well so people can make sure they follow you?
Oh,
Mark, roll it. Roll it.
What's going on?
I don't know what that sounds.
Rolling a spool of medium format in the bag.
Oh, that's just,
I'm sorry.
I was like, something's happening. Someone's using their hands diligently.
Hey, look, Ma, no hands.
Is that a bunch of hats on the wall behind you? It just says recycled Android. I don't know what you're.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, James. All kinds of bicycling helmets.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Bicycling hats, yeah. So
Matt Green again.
Oh.
Last from
Hey.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
pictures.
nice.
Is that Sazerac?
Yeah, Sazerac.
I
Did you
love
get one
that
in the
place.
bathroom?
No.
Come on.
Tanner.
Sorry.
This guy.
the photos that they have on the walls in the bathroom at Sazerac, that's the place downtown, right? And then you go to the
Yeah.
The,
The one with the
those
really
photos in the
well-decorated
bathroom are out of
bathroom?
control.
I did see the bathroom.
Well, the men's is a little bit more risque.
Alright. James is sharing a picture.
But I uploaded a huge one and I was trying to upload the smaller one. So I don't know. Did it go through?
I saw the one through, but not the image yet.
Okay. I canceled it because it was huge. So
How big was it?
Hey now, careful.
So loud.
Tanner is the bull in China shop.
Tanner has had 3 locations so far.
I can't get comfortable.
He's finding his light. Don't pick on Tanner.
I moved outside because my roommate came home and he was talking. I didn't want it to distract everyone.
How dare he?
Thank you.
Well, my roommate works for Roche, so he's been going in. They're the ones who made the test that they do at like AbCorp and SnorQuest. And then I still go into work every day too. But
Not me.
yeah, I haven't seen Randy in months.
Tanner, what do you do?
I work at a blood testing lab with Randy. They've been pulling tubes from California donation centers because it's like hot there, and they're gonna send them over to some research institute to try to look for like antibodies to the virus. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it is a little unnerving being there. You know, you're waiting.
Like I better check my email.
They've had a couple cases at the other sites. So like one girl worked for the American Red Cross. She's like 31 years old. Apparently she passed away. So, yeah, all they do is like get a bleach bottle and spray down some common areas. They're like, all right, go back to work.
That's what we have to do in my job. We have to bleach down common areas in our vans and stuff. So.
Right.
What do you do, Rebecca? Or Kaylee, I mean?
She gets rid of
Kaylee has
evidence.
the most interesting job.
Yes,
I'm a forensic specialist with the Scottsdale Police Department.
Oh.
Yeah.
She can keep you
I get
entertained
the,
for
oh, that's
hours.
interesting, or the,
No, that's just, I didn't even.
Kaylee has the best stories.
I do have some pretty good stories.
You have some great stories, Kaylee.
I do have some great stories.
I think now is a perfect opportunity to share one.
Yeah.
A share one? Oh, God.
We're going anywhere.
Gross.
I think
I love
the
Like, I
story
know
of
my
you on the
insurance
ladder.
were like, if full stomachs are like, please don't tell me the story.
What about that time you were on TV? On the
On
ladder.
TV?
Uh-oh.
Did you say you were on TV looking through the window of that one?
Window? Or is this the time where we had the murder spree?
Yes.
So I think it was like 2 years ago. We had this guy was basically, he divorced like a long time ago, and he was just really, really bitter about it. So he started to kill people off that were part of the divorce proceedings and stuff like that. So I was working on the crime scenes, and I didn't even know there was like EVs around, and I had been working nonstop probably for like a good 3 to 4 hours. And I had to text a friend going like, hey, I'm not coming into swing dancing today because stuff happened. And on that short clip is me in a bunny suit, which is like the Trivac suit. You're all covered up in a mask and everything. And I'm texting all my cell phones.
Nice.
Is that the one you're talking about, Randy? Because that's the only thing I can think about.
So, yeah.
It's like, really? You get me when I'm taking a break. That's nice. Thanks, 60 minutes.
Get all dressed up not to work.
Hey, you guys should check out the sunset.
Danny's taking us on an adventure, I assume.
I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is really pretty.
Now Danny rolls.
Yeah, we're gonna tour Tuppy Town Lake.
That's amazing.
I do what I want.
There's a lot of people there.
There is. There's a lot of people everywhere. It's crazy. I didn't leave my house for like a week and a half, and then I went for a walk, and there's humans everywhere.
Arizona, like I feel, got restless because last week,
Thanks, Danny.
on Friday, it was dead, and then like just a few days ago, like I see people out just as normal, and I was just kind of like, it's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Go back inside.
They actually have closed down the hiking trails now. They closed down a lot of the ones in Phoenix, but also the ones in Superstition.
Those fuckers didn't want to walk until they told them they couldn't.
Danny's having a conversation with somebody apparently.
Yeah.
Who's here?
Hey,
Thanks for the view, Danny. It's lovely.
Tanner, I was thinking the same thing.
Really?
And Martin's just over there like developing his film. He doesn't even care.
He's like, I'm just chilling.
It's like,
Watch me roll.
we heard it roll.
Yeah. At least I think that's what he was doing.
We're gonna find. He's gonna have this developed by the time we're done. So it's gonna be great.
It's a good video. Kill 2 hours.
Actually, who all has the tools available to develop at home?
I was literally developing film right before we got on here.
That'd be a fun meet. Everybody
Yeah.
shoot a roll and then develop at the same time.
Yes.
And then shoot what you got.
Gotta let it dry and scan it in, then share.
Well, yes, there's that part too, but at least we see the process. Look at how much fun Martin's having.
Have you seen? Have you guys listened to the All Through the Lens podcast?
No.
Which one?
I've seen some of them.
The All Through the Lens. They had this. They do the main show every other week, and then on the in between weeks, they have episodes called Dev Parties. So where the two hosts basically just I don't know if they're Zooming or Skyping or whatever, and then they're basically just developing film at home, and then they're just talking through it.
Nice.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I only have one question though, man. You wearing gloves. Is your film got corona?
I don't know. I don't know where this film done.
Just taking necessary precautions.
God, I know. I'm just messing with him. 2 weeks.
I'm just messing with you.
2 weeks.
Randy's on the move.
Uh-oh. 2 boy.
It's difficult. I'm holding a laptop.
Really quick.
Oh, sunset! Thanks, Danny.
That's fucking sexy.
Whoa, Nader, what is that? That's cool.
It's an image of an art installation in Charlotte.
Cool.
Really nice picture. I love it.
Thank you.
Shit, now I gotta put my glasses on. What did Nader do?
Pretty man.
Something amazing.
So that try to look them up real quick so you guys can check them out. But it's this couple that does all these different moving art installations and
very nice
art installations with circuitry and everything like that too. There's a picture I have I printed that's another one of their art pieces. It was just beautiful, and it was in the art museum, the Contemporary Art Museum in Charlotte. That's one of those things I try to do when I travel somewhere is just go to an art museum because you get to see a lot of cool local art, and these guys killed it. They even did a whole drone piece during Burning Man where they had a bunch of different drones out with the lights and did different light shows and have different patterns out there. Really rad. Let me look them up and get the link.
Somebody's crack-a-lacking.
That's what I like to hear. It means we're We're still engaged.
Roger, what are you drinking?
I am drinking the Lost Abbey 10 Commandments. It's a farmhouse ale, and I've never had it before. It's really good. I've had Lost Abbey Serpent Stout, and it will knock your dick in the dirt.
What if you don't have a dick?
They didn't have the Serpent Stout, so I went with the 10 Commandments. Everything, for whatever reason, everything Lost Abbey sells is biblical. Yeah, so yeah, you guys probably gonna watch the wheels fall off before this show's over. 10% alcohol by volume. No problem.
It's a pretty big glass, Rosie. What you got?
I remember, sorry, that I have an easy wilderness closest to me. Thanks to Randy. No,
You're
I
welcome.
do not, thankfully. It's really bad allergies with sinus infection, so
Oh no.
I had never been more happy to just have that. So still sucks, but
I gotta be honest. I'm all scared to like touch my face like on camera and everything. I'm all like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm at home. I'll
Freaking
touch
me out.
whatever I want.
I just kind of briefly watched this one video that was kind of roaming around in like Instagram and Facebook. You know how like your phone just knows everything that you're Googling. It just came it's that video where this guy has like that weird that shows you, like when once you touch something you see how it's still in your hands, and if you touch something then it's everywhere else.
Yeah.
Every time I touch my face or anything, that's what I think of, and I'm like, oh my god, there's germs everywhere.
So I'm not the only
In
one.
my life.
I'm not the only one. I touch anything in the store, is at work, anything, and my hands instantly feel grimy. I have never washed my hands more than I have in the last 2 fucking weeks. I swear to God.
I can tell you how dry my hands are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually started using hand cream because my hands are really dry.
Right.
Hand cream. I'm like, no, this is the godsend.
Germix and hand cream in my car, in every room, in everywhere. Germix and hand cream.
If I go to check the mail, I'm like, I come back and I'm like, oh. Yeah.
For real, right? It's weird how easily we've been like.
It's mind games. It's some wag the dog shit right there.
Ah, like I'm all in that now. I like wash my hands every time I come in the house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get another beer and touch my face.
Yeah.
Good man.
what's sad is I was like super paranoid even before this, so like it's like even like more so.
100%.
So you're prepared though.
Yeah, you know what? I told my wife in January to start buying stuff like just a little bit more than what she usually buys, and like she listened to me. So like,
Roger's already getting angry at you. Roger's already getting angry.
Oh shit! I'm just stocked up on film. Fuck toilet paper. I got 234 rolls of film in the
I
fridge.
actually bought a bidet.
Oh,
I bought a bidet, so I don't need no stinking toilet paper.
Nice.
Wash your ass.
Quite literally. Stinking toilet.
Yeah, and you know, if I had done it right, I would have like planned for like my wife's family too. Like, so I've been having to go out and search for toilet paper for them, and it has been like.
Why can't you just share some of yours, man?
What's that?
Just share some of yours.
What is that, Greg? It's
we
like
stocked up enough for us, you know, and yeah.
Just buy a bidet. You're good to go.
I want to.
How do you dry yourself? Do you just have to sit there until you're dry, or what? I've always been curious.
Just use a couple of squares and you're fine.
Spare a square?
You're still in toilet paper then. That's the toilet.
Oh, I love Seinfeld.
Oh man.
What up, Hallie?
I used them twice.
Danny,
Hey, Hallie.
that photo I just posted is right where you are.
To me, that's a cool pic.
Thank you.
All right.
I don't know which one of you said that though.
That was me.
Okay.
Hello.
You know me.
What's up, Angela?
How's it going?
Hey.
Ooh, it's really
Oh, it's going.
Hey Ben.
We're just out here.
In here.
Or just in here.
In here.
That's what we used to start saying. We in here.
Here. Is that a pink light in that room?
What's up, Hallie?
What's
hey,
up?
Hallie. Hey, Roger.
That's your pink light.
It's purple and orange. But yes, it looks like pink hair.
Yes, that's a very soothing room there, buddy.
It's supposed to be Phoenix colors, but whatever.
There's a lot of funk that way.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm stuck in the house. It better be fucking feng shui.
That's very true. Ooh, that's fun tray.
I like this.
More like feng shui.
Oh my god. How's everybody holding up?
I'm dumb.
Good.
Yeah, I think everyone's doing okay. Anybody have anything to add?
I'm holding up fine.
My dogs aren't used to this many walks a day.
Wearing them out.
Yeah.
I heard
So
you.
I was gonna say, is everyone lucky enough to work from home?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nah. I mean, yes, but nah.
Fully yes, but it's not as fun. I still go crazy here.
I don't know. I kind of like it. I sit on the couch in my jammies all morning.
Yep, right now.
I don't think my
Not
neighbors
for me.
neighbors would like $100,000 worth of high end machinery in my living room making noise for 10, 12 hours a day. Until they say, stay home, I am going to work.
Hey, Roger.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this
Okay.
week.
I can't see it. How you're on the baby screen. How do I blow that up?
I need a refill. Be back.
I think you just pin it.
I think you just.
Okay, there it is, right there. No, I have not had that.
No, neither have I. That's the plan. I'll let you know.
Tell us what it tastes like.
Describe
Oh my
it.
God.
My review.
Beer reviews.
And be very specific.
Everybody, it's John's moment.
Vanilla.
Oh.
Coffee notes.
I love how he was surprised. Vanilla. Oh.
I did. Run, Danny, run. Run, fool.
Run away from that Rhoda.
I find myself in having a local whiskey that has beer roots.
6 feet, man. 6 feet.
Do we do a cheers?
What is that? What background are you using, Danny? That's a cool background.
I don't know if you can even hear us with the wind flying through his hair.
No, I can hear you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers.
Allie. Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
Drinking tequila?
Tequila always.
There we go.
Tequila.
I didn't know that was an option.
What kind of
Yeah,
tequila?
tequila.
It's.
Tequila. I'll
I
drink
don't
that.
know what it is.
Don't
Somebody
know.
left it with me, actually.
That's the kind that makes you stay at people.
Yeah. This kind.
Oh, that's the kind that makes you stab people.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, you better make sure she don't have a number 2 pencil in her purse.
Shit.
I myself am having a whiskey that has beer origin.
Oh.
Is the
What
origin your pants that you just spilled beer in?
This is a secret stave whiskey from Santan. So Santan has a distillery.
What are you?
Sacred stave, they call it, don't they?
Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's a young single malt whiskey, but it's quite delicious. And it's
Young.
And it's local, yeah. Exactly.
I'm
I
probably
want to see some of our favorite places make it through this.
I'm probably the only one that didn't buy local. God, I feel like a dick now.
Good.
You
Scottsdale
are.
Beer Company is shutting down for good.
Who is?
Scottsdale Beer Company, they did it within like the first week saying we're shutting down and not coming back, and they're just selling all their beer and all their merchandise right now.
Wow.
Which is really
Not even gonna
sad.
try? Wow.
So I know they have, you can do to go certain hours. I want to say like 4 to 7, but I don't really remember.
What was Danny just doing? Did you just make a deal on the bridge?
Are we witnessing something now?
Where is he anyway?
He's in
We're in
Tempe,
Tempe Town Lake.
He's living that apocalypse.
Drinking in public. That's what he's doing.
Oh,
That's right.
Totally
What do you think
turn
of that?
Becky, you lied. You still totally have pizza.
You totally have pizza.
I
Fucking
lied,
liar.
okay? I'm sorry.
Liar.
You just didn't
What
want
is
to sacrifice me.
Just so you know, you're on video always.
I just don't. I still have beer. You guys have beer. Oh wait.
What is this?
What are we doing here?
I'm sorry.
Jesus and germs.
Is this a soap commercial? Who is selling soap?
Yeah.
Yes, Jesus and germs are everywhere.
Downtown
Oh,
Ventura.
What's happening?
That's a good one.
There we go.
One good thing, I can finally finish all the video games I've had for like 3 years.
I finally finished Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
Oh man, that's only been out for like half a decade.
Hey, I'm still rocking a PS2. I don't want to hear that shit.
I feel like everyone
Well, I
keeps
was
posting
rocking it, but it don't
about,
work no more.
I feel like everyone keeps posting about how they're at home and having like these forced vacations. And I'm a little bit jealous because I'm totally in grad school right now. So all day, I'm not only working from home, but I also, when I get done with that, I have to switch over and do homework.
With no
I
environmental
can't go
change.
hiking or like play video games or do any fun stuff.
Totally.
Being quarantined is like regular life for me.
You're like, I want a break.
Right?
I'm more busier now that I'm not in the office. I'm all like sending emails and everything. It's freaking annoying. And then like my wife is all like, "Oh, can you do this?" Then I'm all like,
Oh, that's gotta be rough.
"Yeah,
Hey, you're home, so you could probably.
yeah." And then the dog is all like, he thinks I stayed home because of him. You know, like, it's freaking crazy.
My dog's the same way. He like totally like expects to go out
Again,
and
Tanner?
shop.
Tanner, where are you going and what are you
Oh,
doing?
shit.
Looking
This
at
is like his fourth location.
Like
What
the
the fuck
fifth
is Tanner
time.
doing?
the 5th time he's like, I have to get comfortable.
It's like a fucking dog. Running round and round and lay down, get up, go round and round, lay down.
Well, thank you, Roger.
You're welcome. So he's moving again. What the fuck's he
I
doing?
know. He's like, what angle do I like the prettiest?
It's like, oh, I gotta put some translum in front of this lamp. It's gonna be too bright.
Hey,
It works.
gotta get that lighting right. I think everyone's gonna be an expert YouTube lighter at the end of this.
Oh shit! I had to get a hair light so I wasn't in the complete darkness.
Wait, what?
You needed a hair light?
The hair light put on my desk
Hey,
so I wasn't in
me
complete
too.
dark.
Me too, buddy.
Have hair to have a hairline, right?
Ooh, shiny.
I had
I'm
to see
shiny
the
as hell.
shirt, man. I can see the shirt. Can't see it in the dark, yo. I got a straight up light above me.
I'm just like too close.
Ah. 1996 again.
It's totally.
Oh, young. Hi.
What up, Soya?
I just woke up from like a 5-hour nap.
Oh my god.
Sleeping.
I think that's called sleep.
I feel very refreshed.
Good. You can take over the world now.
Got a little bit of that bedhead going on.
So good.
That's normal.
So, Ty and Soyoung are new neighbors that we haven't been able to get together since this quarantine, but they live close now. That's nice. It's the first time I've seen them since everything.
I know that's true.
Like
We're
close, like
literally
you
in
can talk
walking
through the
distance.
walls.
It's so weird.
Yeah, we're like a block away from each other.
Yeah.
Glad the internet's okay.
Moved to New York. Were you guys just like a while out there?
What's up?
I thought that they moved to New York. I don't know why, but
Oh, they were visiting New York.
oh,
When you guys were in Brooklyn?
Yeah, we visited we stayed in Brooklyn, visited New York for a little bit, and then came back. So it was a fun trip. I used to live out there, but it was only for about a year when I came back here.
aren't you happy you enjoyed Brooklyn a little while before everything went crazy?
Yeah, for sure. I can't imagine what it's out there right now. I'm definitely glad to be in Arizona at the moment.
I'm in Brooklyn right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry. Enjoy your freedom.
Emily, come out this way. Just start driving.
In what
Well,
car?
I have a question. My question is,
what's up, Randy?
Is Lindsay able to do her practicing on the ring and stuff, or?
So that's complicated. So the studio closed because it's a gym, and they mandated that all gyms close. But I have a freestanding rig in my backyard, so I can still train a little bit. But all performing and events and rigging, everything have all been canceled. So
I would imagine you have to keep up on that.
Yeah. I've been doing very poorly. I've been sitting and drinking a lot.
we tried aerial yoga. What is it?
Oh, partner acro.
Partner acro, and I hurt my back.
First time.
That was the first time. But we'll do it again.
Yeah.
First and the last time.
I do have a video of her reaching out at the burlesque show. She reached out for your hand, and you did give her a spin. I still need to send that to you.
Yeah, send it over.
Yeah.
What studio were you at, Lindsay?
So I teach and perform with Vertical Fix, which is in South Tempe. But yeah, I'm kind of like all over the place too.
I have a friend who teaches at Three Queens.
Oh yeah? Who is it?
Her name's Holly.
Holly originally was one of the owners of Vertical Fix.
Oh,
so
okay. That's
I've
cool.
known her for like 7 years now. Yeah, she's amazing. I literally just talked to her today for like 2 hours.
Awesome. She and I used to climb together back in the day. We used to rock climb together all the time.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you know Thomas?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. He's another one of those like climber aerial people.
Gotcha.
So. Nice.
Hey, Lindsay, next time you do one of those shows like at the Deuce,
yeah,
blast that shit, because that was so much fun. Thank you, Nader, for bringing me to that. That was an
absolutely
amazing night. Yeah, that was so
fun.
So
yeah, it's a fun show.
I think the owner was a little bit beyond his years, but
definitely.
But no, it was a great time. It was super fun. And,
thanks for coming. Yeah, it was a
saw
super
the
good
print
night.
at the end of the night, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
No more chicken and waffles there.
It's right here. Wait.
Oh no, it's right there. I'm redoing my.
It's the only print I sold all night.
We got you.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff that I'm be putting up. Oh
wow.
Right there.
It's me.
Kind of,
Slowly but surely. I move faster than that in real life.
Actually, your core is amazing right now. Cause like,
that's not me at all.
That's not you. No,
it's not. That's who's sharing this? That's
There you
Matt.
are. There you are.
Matt has recorded the videos for the Rock and Roll Burlesque show before.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's Sydney.
That's our friend Sydney.
That's so cool.
Super fun.
Very nice. Great success.
Roger, what have you been up to?
About 5'4".
Nice
putting on
hat,
about
Kaylee.
20 more pounds. No, just working, girl. Working.
No working.
I'm saying, hey, I had never wanted, and this is the way society is going lately. Nobody wants to do shit until somebody tells them they can't do it.
Right?
It took me 2 weeks to find fucking chicken flavored ramen noodles, okay? I found them though. I bought a 6-pack. I was standing there at Safeway and I was like, Hey man, can I get some of them 6-pack right here? And he's like, what? I said, the ones you about to stock right here. And he's like, ramen noodles? I said, yeah. He did. He cut the bag open and gave me a 6-pack of ramen noodles. Yeah.
Unsung heroes right there.
It's the true frontline heroes for sure.
I was like, I could have tore the bag open and just took them.
Can I take a moment to appreciate people who work at grocery stores? Because I never thought that they would be
Our heroes, right?
working in the fucking front lines
And
of something.
delivering people.
For real.
Yeah.
A week prior to that visit, I went and just to look for any kind of dry goods, paper towels, Kleenex. It's just anything.
Go to ethnic markets.
I walk around a corner and 2 guys are stocking cases of water. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. Were we in your way? I said, don't serve me. I am happy to see you. And it was just like, I was like, I'll take 1 case. Because now at this point, that's all they're allowing is 1 case and 1 package of everything. But I was so happy to see him just so I could get bottled water. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to be in your way. I was like, don't serve me, motherfucker.
I think when you call him a motherfucker, it really just adds
I didn't call him motherfucker.
appreciation.
You guys are the only people I'm not cordial in front of.
I live about a mile away from Lely Market, and they usually have pallets and pallets of rice, and they have 0 rice.
Your dogs.
Keep it warm, Randy.
Well, I got to keep it, you know.
There,
I'm too ugly, so.
You keep it doggy
Andres coming in.
He looks like a James Bond villain right now.
Where's your kitty?
Is it doggy style?
Oh, wow.
Say wow. Like you
It's
expected.
the skipper. Gilligan's Island over there.
We gotta have our fun. You should get like a nautical background for yourself.
I don't know how to use them still. Actually, I have tons of hats. Tons of like really weird hats. This is like a legit captain's hat. Like it even has like the little.
You can just be like Tanner and wear different hats.
Hey, I got a house too for Dora for you.
I'm just gonna switch
No,
it.
for real. Hang on.
I'll go get one.
Sexy in that hat.
Here we go. Everybody grab their best hat.
Did you make me wear hats?
I don't know. I think mine's the best.
That's a good hat.
Next time you come out, I got this one for you.
Oh, dude, you're a smooth criminal in that motherfucker.
It's like a Carmen San Diego hat.
Slayer? Yeah. I have tons of hats. Go grab like a cowboy hat.
What the
I
hell?
don't have any.
No, grab whatever.
It's an Albanian
I'm gonna
one.
let you dress me.
Cowboy hat? What the hell?
You could just make a hat right now out of paper or something.
I don't know how to make paper hats. I don't know how to make a paper airplane, you guys. I was seriously deprived.
Well, you weren't born in the 70s. We all made hats.
I was born in the 70s.
Nah.
I know. Whoa, is it a unicorn hat?
Oh, look at that. How do you have that?
Unicorn.
You don't want to know, okay? Egon has a hat too.
Egon's like handmade
Tanner,
still.
what is that?
Wow.
He's got this going on right here.
Oh, there you go.
That's not a hat. That's the code of shame.
Oh, that is
He's not ashamed. He's not ashamed.
What did he do?
He's been chewing on his feet. He keeps chewing on his feet. I need to take him to the vet.
My hat's too awkward. I don't like it, but
FYI.
There you go. Hey, it fits.
That looks like
It
Lydia
looks
from
good.
Beetlejuice,
Go on.
Rosie. I love it.
this looks better.
Rosie, you look like you're from the Bengals.
It's too big for my head too. My head's like.
What's this? What did we put on?
It's like Carmen San Diego.
This is
Oh, you have a
mine
light
I
on
got
your
from
hat.
Dublin.
It's like a half Sherlock Holmes.
Hey.
I don't have
I see
the
the
hat.
pipe.
Yeah.
You get a hat.
Oh, how cute.
If everybody has a hat, that would be great. That way I can screenshot this because this is great.
Yeah,
I gotta go
Andy,
get a hat now.
You're gonna, do it.
Andy.
Oh, can I do
John,
the?
you
I'm
have
gonna do
to get a hat.
the straw
Um,
fedora.
I have a hat.
Oh, Jesus.
I already have it on.
All right.
Wait, I don't have mine ready yet.
I feel like
I don't know if I can put it on his headphones on.
Okay, that's not fair.
That's
Lindsay
a headdress. That's not a hat.
Yeah, she wins this competition right now.
Hold on.
I could wear Egon's phone.
Come on, Angie.
Don't tempt
Put a hat,
us, okay?
Get in here.
Get in here.
Is your hand, Angela? I don't have
Put your hoodie on. Put the hood on.
Is he in here?
I think John's is my favorite right now. Then again, I have a 6-year-old daughter, so
All right.
I know bias.
You can go. You're dismissed.
I don't know, Tanner, you look pretty dapper there.
Oh yeah,
Whoever was taking the screenshot, get one.
Thank you, Randy.
I got
Did we get this? Did we get
Let me
it?
get this off. It's hot in here.
Everybody's got a pose now.
Oh wait.
We got some really good ones already.
I need to get one because I don't know if you're gonna share.
Fine. Okay.
Ready? I'm about to screenshot this too.
That's good chats.
All right, here we Everyone ready to pose?
Strike a pose.
Can you do me a favor and just tap that? There we go.
Please share that. I want to see that.
My cat wants out so bad.
I still love that, John, you had a unicorn hat
I know, that's the best hat.
laying around. I mean,
I'm keeping this shit on.
please.
Please do. Please do.
Please. Clearly,
Safe and
your
right.
beers had more ABV than mine did. All right. So
How are you guys seeing all these photos?
Say again?
I see people are posting photos, but I can't see it and I can't find it. Is it because I'm doing this off of an iPad?
You got it. Well, maybe I don't know what the mobile app of this is like, but there's a whole chat section where you can add, you can chat and add files.
Yes,
So-
I can't seem to add on the mobile.
Yeah, I think the mobile you guys slide.
I'll post these after if you guys want to see them.
Yeah.
Actually,
I can see
here-
the chat,
here-
but I can't see the photos in the chat, and I'm on my mobile too.
I'll screen share. Hold on.
I like that it says, I said get a bidet, and then there's an image right after that. I don't trust it.
Don't know
The
why.
mobile users, I
'Cause
think you
said
got to
that.
slide back and forth.
Rebecca, did you get the Hello Tushy brand or some other?
Oh no, I got my own. Do you guys want to see it? I'll show it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got it from Amazon, so.
Amazon Basics.
No, it's really good. So check it out. See, it's like this cool little.
Never mind. I cannot do a screen share at the moment.
Roger, where
Don't worry about it.
It needs me to like allow her. Yeah, I'll post them. I'll post them later. But- Cheers,
Yeah,
everyone.
everything's frozen.
Are we still
No, everybody's
Oh, there we go. It's better.
My
Okay.
computer was freaking out for a minute, and I thought it was just like super slow. And I'm like, thanks for reminding me you're old. But I guess everybody's going through it, so maybe it's not that old.
Has anyone been taking any photos?
So I finally upgraded to a Sony Mark II, and I was so excited, and then all this shit went down. And now I've only used it like twice. And it
Aw.
makes me so sad because every time I used it, which is just twice, I'm like, I wish I could use it more.
You will again.
Yeah, that definitely sucks.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything that they recently like finished working on right before?
Look at Martin. He just finished developing.
Oh yeah, Martin. Oh yeah, Martin showed off, man.
Recently finished, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's 6'7". Yeah.
And there it is.
Looks like those are exposed.
Very nice. Great success.
No, I did this one yesterday.
What is that, John?
That is a silver print, but put black background on it. See if it comes out here. I don't know if it's going to. Maybe. Really, really hard to see. Yeah.
Oh no, I see it now.
Okay. So that's a silver. That's on a glass plate. I just have to put the backing on it. It was varnished, but that's about it.
Okay. Oh, that's the one you posted earlier today, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that earlier, just right before we came online.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just my phone.
And
We can't get that loud when
the vacuum tube.
The bottom one.
Yeah. Let's see if it's going on.
On Zoom on Monday and we can't get that.
I gave him first one. Check it.
Oh, hey, Nader.
Hey,
When you mentioned taking your dog to the vet, I tried to take my pet to the vet just for a checkup, and they wouldn't see anybody unless the pet was sick.
Nope, everything is virtual.
Oh, he's got like a weird he gets like a seasonal allergy, but he's been like chewing on his paws a lot, and that's why he has this big cone on. And I just want to make sure that he's good. So it's probably just gonna be a quick like in and out, give me some medication thing. But
They refused to see me because my pet wasn't sick.
I'll call. Well, he's sick.
Oh, then yeah. Then
So-
yeah, they might. But they
I'll
literally
call
were just
them
like,
first.
sorry.
But thanks for the info for sure. I mean, it's weird like not being able to just do daily tasks because of all this.
Yeah.
Bad
So
enough
what's
to not work.
everyone's favorite Netflix show right now?
Netflix.
I've been watching
Tiger
Vikings
King.
on Prime Video.
Have you seen
Whatever
Tiger
video
King?
answer it
I
once.
finished Tiger King. I love Tiger
We need to
King.
take turns.
Before we start talking about that, I'm head out. Thanks, guys.
I have a good night.
Emily, good to see you.
It's
All
not
right,
a
I'm gonna
Netflix show,
answer.
but I just watched Picard and it was really
Was it?
Oh, I want to see it so bad.
I want to see that
big
for
Star
sure.
Trek fan though.
I
So.
do. I do too.
I've been hanging around
What was that?
Prime Video watching Vikings. I've binge watched 4 seasons of Vikings in a week.
Aren't those like?
The
Aren't they-
Expanse?
Long, aren't they?
So that doesn't sound like you're working from home, dude. Just saying.
Aren't they like?
Multitask.
Aren't they
The
like
Expanse is
hour-long
another good Prime one.
episodes?
Don't tell
They're
him.
about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
What's up, Martinez kids?
Hello, children.
Don't be shy. We see you all the time on his Instagram.
Well, have
I
y'all
feel
seen
guilty now because I shooed my 6-year-old out.
Oh.
Oh no!
You got to kick it up easy and bounce. Mama's talking.
I wish it sounded that cool.
Like your wilderness class, Rosie.
What is that hat? Are you a pirate?
I know, her hat changed.
Oh, I just noticed
Gotta
that.
change it randomly.
Put sombrero on earlier.
You have a lot of
Hey, where are all these hats when we have our meetings? Like in person.
Okay, I'll bring a hat the next time to my meeting.
Yeah.
Or
There we go.
here, I mean, here's the family piece.
I think you
Anybody
should
ever
bring
needs
4.
a hat, she's got one. You know where to go now.
Yeah.
Great hat.
I got this one at the Renaissance Festival.
That's really cool.
Oh, you
Or
mean
is
the
it
one that was
Renaissance?
canceled?
Did you get to go this year before they closed?
No, I wasn't planning to anyways, to be honest. I used to go like on a yearly basis, but I haven't gone in the past 2 years, I think.
Well, I follow, there's a harpsichordist right as you walk in the gate and head to the left along the food row, Patrice. I follow her. She is pissed that, because that's how a lot of them make their money.
Yeah.
She's pissed about this whole situation because, she's relying on her husband to eat.
No, the whole event industry is like just fucked. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so
I
sad.
mean, my next 2 months personally cleared up like that.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
And it's just like it's a lot of like just backlog work and personal
Well,
stuff.
Nader, I've been wanting to book you for some boudoir shoots, Nader.
Boudoir?
I think now is the time because especially because I have to stay 6 feet away from you. It's perfect.
Yeah.
You're dead sexy, Nader.
There's fucking something wrong with you, bro. I love
Hey,
you,
Roger,
Nader,
I'll
I ain't
send you
trying
one, Roger.
Nah, I love Nader, but I ain't trying to
Sign
be
it.
like that.
I'll sign it for you, Roger.
And I got about 6 hours of studio time left at the place where I normally shoot, but I ain't. Sorry, Nader. Yeah, not taking you, bro.
Yeah.
Roger, are those all pictures you've taken behind you?
Actually, no. They're photos that a lot of them are photos that I grew up watching. I come from a drag racing background, and let me see if I can switch my camera over here. The only shot of me you will see is if I turn. Those all the ones on the motorcycle, they're all me. Me actually on the bike, not shooting the photos, but yeah. But all the rest of them are pictures that I grew up and a bunch of the people that I grew up watching. And oddly enough, no, I don't keep photos of photos that I've taken. I don't keep them in my house. I don't hang them up in the house. So it's just what I did.
One of your first photos was like of a drag racing car, right?
Actually, yeah.
I thought it was of a bed.
Well, no, my very first one was 1974. Shut up, fuck off. 1974. I was making fun of my mom with my toy camera, and she actually handed me her camera, and I have the corner of my bed.
I knew it.
Yep. The damn Nader, you're good, buddy.
Hater left the building.
Yeah, I took a picture. I had no idea what I was doing. I took a picture of this bedspread, and I still need to scan it and take it down to Howard and have him see if he can restore 8x8 so I can put it in a mat. That was my very first picture. It was December, I believe it was 2 days before Christmas, 1974. That was my very first photo I ever took.
Wait, how old were you?
3.
Nice.
Yeah, I was 3 years old. And the one before that.
Roger.
Yes, buddy.
What were the 70s like?
They're a whole lot better. Hey, honestly.
Bite me, Tanner. I'm older than Roger.
No,
Randy, what were the 60s like?
They're actually.
Yeah, exactly.
They're actually a whole lot better the second time around. Okay, because you know how the styles like Bobby socks and the black and white shoes from the 50s, they came back in the 80s. Okay, so when the 70s recycled, like they have so many shows over the last 5-6 years. And I'm like, hey, I fucking lived through that. Yeah, let's watch that. So we'll watch it. I'm like, I'm digging it. Like The Deuce on HBO, Quarry on HBO. It's a lot of 1970s stuff. And I'm like, I remember that shit. Bell bottoms and no bras, yo.
I used to own Lee's flares because I wouldn't call them bell bottoms.
You're a liar. They're fucking bell bottoms, bro. Bell bottoms. No matter how you slice it, if they tighten the ass and flared in the leg, they're fucking bell bottoms.
Were you disco, Randy? Were you a disco guy?
No. I was never a disco guy.
Motherfucker, you know you was. Hey, you were Gloria Gaynor all the way. You will survive.
For right or wrong, I was really into Kiss.
How many times did you
were
go
you
see?
so mad when they put out their disco album?
No, Kiss sucks balls.
And I've seen them 3 times in concert.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
What about ABBA, Randy? How many times did you see ABBA?
I've never seen them, but I got to tell you, I dig ABBA. I think they're awesome.
I'm a huge ABBA fan, so
I love them now.
In fact, it's interesting. A lot of metal bands and progressive rock bands, when they're on their bus touring between, going between cities, they like ABBA. So who am I to judge?
So growing up, my mom was really big into like AC/DC and Aerosmith, and my dad had a Trans Am, and he took her to California, and he played in his 8-track player Madonna and ABBA, and she just looked at him like, "What the fuck? Like, what is this shit?" And he's like, "Oh, it's got a really nice beat."
Dancing Queen.
Yeah, I don't mind either. I like virtually all music.
Quarantine.
Oh my gosh! Can we do?
That's an Indiana Jones hat.
I didn't see who that was, but that was
Indiana
awesome.
Jones hat. You have to go find a garage door to like roll under before it gets down.
Yeah, but then there's that little like sensor, and so it will just stop.
I know there's a sensor now. Yeah, when we were kids, we used to do it all the time because they didn't have sensors. Because so I was born in the 70s, but I was like, the childhood I remember was in the 80s. And in the 80s, nobody cared about kids. And you could roll under that garage and get caught.
Oh, Jesus.
No shit. The best times I ever...
I'm good. I lived.
Best times I ever had were from 80 to 85. Because it's not like today with the whole timeouts and all that bullshit. It's like, when the street lights come on, better have your ass in the house.
Oh, yeah. If the street lights are on, you got to go home.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
If not, don't come home. You're going to get that ass beat. So, no, I lived through that shit. That was good shit. That was good shit.
Yeah, I just want to point out that John still has his unicorn on.
He said he wasn't taking it off.
And he's rocking it.
That's some Deadpool shit right there. He's got his masturbating shoes and his unicorn hat on.
These are my sailor pants from when I was in the Navy. These are actually my original ones from when I was in boot camp.
Ooh.
That was like 2006.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
So next time we're able to meet up, I got these guys for you.
Are they like present? Or
Yep, they're holographic.
there we go. That's what I meant.
Get those when Sticker Mule did their sale last week?
I did. I wanted to see if ours would look good, and totally, it looks fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it does.
So if you see one of these like around town, take a picture of it for sure.
Ooh, I want one. That's bigger.
I got it.
I'll get
Good
one.
deal too.
What about those
There
t-shirts?
it is, right there. 52 pickup, bitch. Okay, it's
I
50
ordered
pickup.
my shirt like 2 weeks ago and still haven't gotten it yet.
They thought it was toilet paper. They stole it, bro.
I'll tell the nurse to put it on the ventilator.
Big move, bro.
I don't know.
Haley, it's time to switch hats.
Huh?
It's time to switch hats again. You've had that on
I
for 30
did.
seconds.
I switched.
I know, it's time again.
So now I'm Mickey Mouse. What's up with this hat?
Every time you have switched hats, I keep telling myself, I'm going to notice the next one, and I just missed it every single time.
I feel like it's a drinking game. I've been taking a drink every time she changes a hat.
Yeah.
I'm like fucking halfway to tanked right now. Fucking
Yeah, I'm drunk.
No.
I don't know.
Everyone doesn't have to drive and is just getting tanked to their own home. It's amazing.
At least we don't have to go anywhere.
So I ordered online from AZ Wilderness, and I really hope that almost every
forgot I had this
small business is doing online orders, because I'm a millennial and that's just how I order. And so it's made it easy for me during these like quarantine times. But anyhow, before I get sidetracked, I ordered online. And I was like, I don't know what size that is, but I'm just going to order it. It was like this giant can that's the size of my head. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to drink that by myself. Well, it's kind of empty right now, so I
Nice job. Ray.
guess I
Like,
can.
You made
Good
up
job.
for 6 months of absence right there.
Right.
Not 6 months.
You know your Beers and Cameras family when.
Okay, it wasn't 6 months, it was 4.5.
Yeah, I was gonna order a growler of my favorite beer from my favorite pizza place today, but they don't supply the growler containers, and well, I don't have one.
Oh.
So
You brought
now
a
I have a
5-gallon
mission.
jug.
Do you need a growler, Andy?
I'm on a mission now. I'm gonna have to get one. Cause
I can give you one if you'd like.
oh no, that's okay.
Oso has.
Cause I love me my
I was
Tool
in
Avenue.
my car once, and then I threw it out because I didn't know what it was.
Oh, you just buy one and it's yours for life.
Oh, actually, 12 West is giving away free
Time to
growlers if
drink.
you order for them.
For what?
Station location is 12 West.
Well, what are they doing?
Huh?
They're giving away what?
So if you go to 12 West and order a growler through them, they give you the growler for free, and you only pay for the beer that's inside.
That's cool. So I was just talking about that. I was going to get my growler filled today, and Lindsay was mentioning, don't you think they have growlers? Oh, basically thinking that they probably wouldn't take my growler because of sanitary reasons. Luckily, they just sanitized it. But
Shouldn't they be doing that
if every brewery would just like waive the growler fee, I feel like that's going to be beneficial for right.
Yeah, Thunderbird, they only charged $5 for the growler because they're also brand new. Like they just got them in today apparently. So
Yeah.
still pretty cheap.
Thunderbird?
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they're
Well, I
cool.
saw that Thunderbird had posted a wall. of
Yeah,
growlers.
so
I'm
they
like,
just
holy
got
shit.
them in.
Nice.
And they look cool. So
I do.
you guys can hear me okay? I switched to my computer and also the mic. So.
Who this?
I'm good.
No, it's nice. It's nice.
Oh, that reminds me, we're back to like saying hello like this, like with your
There you go.
fingers.
Are we doing finger guns?
Yeah, finger guns are back.
I had been doing them for a while, and I felt bad
silent.
for a little bit because I kept going like this, like, "Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?" And people would be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just picked up the habit after something,
Nice, Randy.
and now we can do it."
Nice.
I was channeling
Honestly-
my inner Danny Upshaw.
Sure, yeah, there you go. That's your AR-15 gun right there.
I had someone do the Demolition Man movie to me the other day.
Oh yeah.
The waving of the hand.
With the 3 shells?
The 3-6 shells.
Oh, that would have solved a lot of problems a couple
Solves
weeks
the
ago.
toilet
when toilet
paper
paper was
I keep 3 shells in my freaking bathroom just so when people get it, we can laugh together.
awesome. I might have to do
Hey,
that.
you know, if this shit keeps going on for a while, they're gonna have those little flex helmets like they did from Demolition Man. You know, no touching, it's outlawed.
The only thing I'm really sad about from Demolition Man is that Taco Bell would be like the #1 restaurant.
Oh,
You're sad about that? Really?
Well, #1 restaurant? It needs to be my like, I just need food.
It's your #2 restaurant.
No.
It's the
No,
back.
Number 2. I like that. I like
number
that.
one joint needs to be Corny Maze outside of that fucking joint, Tortoise. Outside the Tortoise.
You like that place a lot. You love their carne asada fries.
Fucking loaded fries, bro.
You're gonna have to
Those
put me in
were
that
I
direction,
was there.
Roger. I was there.
You and Tanner both, yeah. Who said my name?
You're gonna have to put me in that direction because I love carne asada. And on Friday.
You know, it's at Wandering Tortoise.
Wandering Tortoise.
Their
yeah.
food truck that's outside that you probably can't go to right now.
Damn.
You can find them on Instagram.
Hat change.
Quarantine.
What's the place called,
Time to
Roger?
take a drink, Tanner.
Hey, Masa.
Yeah.
Hat change.
Hat change.
I changed the hat twice.
2 drinks.
No, Kyler's working on
Carne
Smooth Criminal right now.
I have to assign somebody to keep an eye on this because I keep trying to keep an eye on her and I cannot.
So
And
this is
everybody's on a grid.
actually my Austrian hat.
Did you get that?
I just saw a food truck in South Chandler today. I was all like, what? I was like, oh my God. They got
It
tacos?
makes sense, right? Because no one can go inside. They just hand you the food.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. I
Well,
thought so
what
too.
about the people that are making the food? I mean, I want to trust them, but I also like my inner like subconscious does not want to trust them.
Have you bought
Yeah,
any
but I mean,
food?
have you ordered any food at all this whole time?
Yeah.
Yes, I've ordered a lot of food. Damn it.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I'm sick.
The same sanitary,
Here's what I'll tell you.
has to
Here's what I'll
apply.
tell you guys. This is the
Have you
perfect
guys
time to
been
learn how to.
cooking from home?
Yeah, exactly. This is the perfect time to practice cooking from home.
I've been cooking a lot, but I just yesterday went to Federal and got pizza because I was out at the grocery store. So like every week, I still go to the grocery store to get fruits and vegetables because those go bad if you don't. But like, so I've been cooking, but yesterday I was like, well, I'm out. Might as well go to Federal.
That's a really good excuse. I know how to cook. I know I can cook. I just refuse to cook. I just don't find it fun. I hate prepping because prepping takes longer than cooking. Yeah. And I panic in the middle, and it's just not fun at all. So I'm like, no, I'm just rather spend money, and here you go. You do all the hard work for me. I will just eat it.
The prepping is the hardest part, and then you can relax and cook. That's what I like.
I wish I felt that. I've never felt that.
Then you gotta clean everything.
So Nader, have you been caught?
Yes.
Yeah, I have been too.
Yeah, I slow cooked a pork shoulder just the other day and had like crispy lechon and like Puerto Rican style pork.
Change.
Legitimately, I'm going to be like 10 pounds heavier just because of this guy.
Most of us will.
I ain't sorry.
Yesterday I made like green chili gratin potatoes.
Yum.
That sounds
They were
good.
pretty decent.
Yeah, it sounds like your mac and cheese is pretty similar.
Kinda. I used about 4 different kinds of cheese, about 4 different kinds of cheese, and it was good.
That sounds great.
Randy, your stories always make me hungry every time I see your stories.
Yeah,
I was eating somewhere and like, damn, that looks good.
It's kind of a theme sometimes.
Yo, Kayla, you look like a smooth criminal.
Right?
Frank.
But I got from Mexico.
I think that's her second hat change, though. 'Cause I think
That's what she sells cocaine in.
Yeah, times are hard.
That's our Escobar hat.
That's kind of Jimmy Buffety.
I'm just gonna like run out with 2 margaritas in my hand.
There you go.
I mean, it's
Just in your house.
In the first scene from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Right.
Life finds a way.
Hallie.
Yeah.
All right. I know we got about less than 15 minutes left.
Oh,
I just wanted to ask, is there anything that you guys like to do through this format? Because I feel like we're going to be stuck doing this at least for the next one.
Something really quick.
Yes, please.
No, Rosie. No.
Raise your hand.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's because I work from home now, and I've told my people, like, please raise your hand. I know that you have the little raise your hand icon, but I don't always see it. But anyway.
We get like little paddles. Can we make Beauty Cameras paddles and you hold up a paddle? But anyway, go ahead, Rosie. Rosie's up.
Auction paddles.
Exactly.
Since we really to practice social distancing, as much as I hate it, we have to do it. I really don't like. I know that this is just gonna get a little bit worse than we want it to, but I know that it's gonna also last longer than what it should or what I want it to. But I'm a big social butterfly, and I need my communication. I need to talk to people other than my mother and my 6-year-old. So I would really appreciate it if we could make this a thing in the meanwhile, because this has just been great. It's like really good. It's therapeutic to me. Even just listening to everybody, it's been awesome. I miss it. I know I've missed the last per Roger 6 months of
I mean, whatever. Whatever. It's like, per Roger.
Too much.
But I need it. So I love hearing other people. I like to see what everybody's doing. And I'm usually really busy, which this whole situation has also made me realize how much I don't check in with my friends, and it makes me so sad. And like, really, I suck, but I will do better. And this would just be great if we just did this a little bit more often.
Okay, so to that, real quickly, guys, would you prefer seeing this I mean, this is easy. Like, we all just get into our mode, turn on our computer or our phone, and go. we want to do this like every couple weeks while we're stuck like this?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do that.
I agree.
Prep and actually have like photos to share though.
Yeah, no, I feel like Juan and I have been talking about photo challenges and stuff. I know it's a little hard to maybe get new content. If you can, cool. If you're out and about, please bring your camera and just take photos and document what's going on because that's really important.
Yes.
But if there's something cool that you have in your backlog and we put a challenge up and you're like, I have something for that, I think it's an opportunity for us to share our work together. We meet, we talk, we have beers together, we share our cameras, our hardware together, but I don't feel like a lot of us actually share our work together. So I think this is an opportunity for us to, get to know each other even deeper and, build this family further.
Absolutely.
I like it.
I'm game. I'm game.
We should do
Thank
theme.
you. Thank you, Rosie.
We all
for
wear
throwing
like
that out.
pajamas or something.
We can totally do themes. I'm gonna let Becca. You can take the reins on that.
Oh, thanks.
Y'all don't want to see my pajamas.
Okay, next one, everyone has to wear a onesie.
No.
I don't have one. We can't even go
I'm
out
sorry.
for one anymore.
I just Amazon's taking a month to deliver.
So should we have a photo challenge for next month or next couple weeks, or what do you think, Nate?
So
yeah, let's. Well, here's what I'll do for the first one because I don't want to just tell people to go outside right now. But I'll figure out something that like a. How about this? Like, let's figure out your best like travel photo, whether it's
I don't travel.
whether it's international or down the street or if it's like Tucson or California or New Mexico or New Zealand, Kaylee. Like
yeah, Kaylee, I've been in New Zealand too. I love it.
let that be the first like little challenge and just kind of share what you got. And this one, whoever participates, I'll get you a sticker for sure. I'll mail it if I have to.
I'm down. They're probably all on film.
Me and you
So
meeting
who
up
can I
for a
mail
beer.
my film rolls to? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Fuck that, Nader. We're meeting up for a beer. You and me.
What? Sorry, I blacked that.
You and me, we're meeting up for a beer, bro.
As long as you say 6 feet apart. You're good.
I also want to say that whenever we do this, Tanner needs to have his dog in his lap again.
Why not?
It's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm so
Yeah.
down for that. I think everybody should have their dogs on their lap. If they
Yeah, let's
lizards.
introduce each other to our pets, all that stuff.
I swore and be damned that my gray baby was gonna be up here bugging me.
She's so beautiful.
She has not fucking moved in 3 hours.
Can you bring her? Can we see her?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, give me just a second. I'll bring you right up.
All right, I'm out of here, guys. Bye.
All right, Danny. Take it easy. Thanks for coming out.
To the tour.
Haley,
Look at that baby.
have you been
Haley, when
making
were you in
jewelry?
New Zealand? I want a cat so bad. But then I started dating somebody who's allergic to them, and I'm so mad about it.
He's very antsy right now. Because he doesn't
What's
want
his
to
name,
Rosie?
Rebecca?
Sparta.
Rosie?
Oh,
Cat named Sparta.
all the animals.
I love cats so much.
Hey, Rosie, you need to look at those Egyptian hairless cats. I guess a lot of people that have cat allergies are not allergic to those.
There is a Cornish Rex. If anybody runs into anybody who's selling a Cornish Rex, let me know.
Cornish
Cornish
Rex.
Roger, I can't handle your cat.
Oh, his cat is so cute. Oh my god.
Someone take a picture in his
His face.
It just kills me.
Oh shit! That's definitely your cat, Roger.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, there she is.
You couldn't hear us, but we were all loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gushing. Oh,
Walking by.
Here she goes.
that's like a horror movie.
BB.
I love you.
Oh, she's my heart. She's my
Juan,
baby.
Take pictures.
do you have any input for any of this? What are you thinking for the whole Beers and Cameras community?
Wait,
No,
by
yeah,
the way, I'm so glad you joined.
Yeah, sorry. We were doing some stuff out here. We're making s'mores and stuff. No, it's
Dumbass.
really fun to kind of be like a fly on the wall on this and listening to you guys. because I feel like the people that when the first person comes to the meetup for the first time and they're like, the new person and they're really quiet and they're like clicked out,
Yeah.
The new face, you kind of have to bring them in, like, hey, we're all really nice, blah blah blah. So that's kind of how I feel a little bit, just listening, kind of like on the outskirts. But it's been really cool. As far as the whole community, I think at our last video chat, we talked about maybe a photo critique thing. Like you can actually pull together images and you can file share, share your screen, and you guys can all kind of like chime in on stuff or whatever. I like your idea about like having a theme for the next photos to share. One that's pretty prevalent now is obviously documenting the empty, like grocery stores and your personal experience with this whole COVID-19 thing. But that reminds me, I need to really get on it. And if I'm gonna have that for our next meetup next Thursday, I haven't asked anybody to submit anything or whatever, so I'm behind the ball. But I love this format, and this is really great. And I think the more we do it, we're gonna get more people from other places to come.
Absolutely.
I know Anthony's from Hawaii. I know there's Cyber Mike was from Canada. He was on earlier. We had Robert from London. So it's really cool. So if we
from London, yes,
get more used to it, we're gonna get a lot of folks from other parts of the country. So it's really cool.
That's what I think would be really fucking cool.
Yeah.
If everyone globally just gets together. Speaking of which, guys, if you see the Beers and Cameras OG post one of these, please feel free to jump on it. Everyone's welcome to all of them.
I was just about to ask if Juan posts one of these. If Juan posts one of these on the OG page, are we still? Still welcome to show up.
Yes.
Okay, cool, cool.
So it's the same. It's always the same link.
Okay.
As long as because we have them staggered, it won't really matter. So as long as there's one happening, just click on that same link, bookmark it, whatever, and it'll take you to this. So
perfect.
It's kind of
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, Nader knows my relationship with Beers and Cameras, so then he knows I'll be there.
I know your relationship with Beers and Cameras. I see.
Hey, Roger, you're starting to slur your words.
He's stunting.
Oh, yeah, right there. OG, baby, OG, right there.
My God.
But anyways, cool. Okay, back to you, Nader. You have a great community, and obviously Nader's an awesome lead. So
he's all right.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for jumping in. All right, we got a couple minutes left. Does anybody have anything they want to just share? I'll come up with the challenge, and what I'll do is I'll have you guys send me images beforehand. That way I can just screen share it, so we're not sending files, and then you can just see things as we go. I think that'll be a nice, at least a test way to try it out.
It would definitely be easier because I tried it right now and it was just horrible. So I was just
Yeah, even on my computer, having to download it, then open it, and then opens up a preview window, which is not
that was
related to this window. It's kind of cumbersome. So I think I'd like to pool them and then share them as one thing, and that way we can all look at them, just talk about things.
Yeah.
Not even critiquing necessarily just yet, but at least talking about it, exploring the images together.
If you need help, let me know.
I would love to have you guys more involved in keeping this community thriving. So if you have input, or if you have anything you want to add to anything, or if you want to take the reins on anything, you want to ask me about that, please let me know. I'm open to it. And I think that's going to make our community super strong.
Awesome. Thank you for everybody showing up. I appreciate that. It's great to see all of you.
Awesome to see all of you.
I do want to say one thing real quick though. So I know I recognize quite a few of you. Roger, Rosie, Nader, and hell, even Tanner and Randy. Some of you I don't really quite remember, or I didn't actually meet you. I'm not really sure, but I've only been there once. You guys were super hospitable. I loved your group. I've been wanting to come out ever since. I know I was trying to get down there this last time, but that just didn't quite work out too well. But that's all right. But it
didn't work out at all.
No, not at all. But no, it's cool. It's cool. It happens. We're all busy, but as soon as this thing lifts, I'm gonna get right back out there. You guys were an amazing group of people, and I love you guys.
Put your
So John,
appreciate that, man.
John, will you promise to bring your unicorn hat when you come?
Absolutely. I will bear hear this shit.
You are forever memorable.
You better fucking show up with the horn. That's all I'm saying.
I'm fucking showing up for the horn, Roger. You're gonna stroke that shit.
Thanks for letting me hang out with you guys.
Oh, I miss you guys.
Yeah. Miss you guys
We
too.
miss you too.
Too.
We'll talk soon.
Yep.
I love you guys. Take care.
Love you too,
wash your
Tanner.
hands.
We'll talk soon, brother.
All right, guys, wait, let me get one last little quick picture here. Let's all wave at the camera here.
Hang on. Where's Nate there?
All right, hold on. There we go. And go ahead.
Should we all do the Danny salute too?
No, that's a drink and draw.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Guys, have a good night. Stay safe. Please reach out to me if you need anything that I can help with. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Cheers.
Hasta la pasta, guys.